Today we are looking at the ArchBang Linux 2411. So it's a November release. So here you can see the boot menu. So I'm going to boot it in the live boot. So ArchBang Linux, the country of origin it's from the Canada, and the desktop environment, you already saw the desktop environment. And about the features and everything I'm going to show you, and also the installation and everything. Right now we are running it on the VMware, which is virtualization, with a 60 GB of virtual disk, 8 GB of RAM, and my CPU is i5 1240p. So ArchBang Linux is based on Arch Linux, you already know that. And the booting process will be very quick because it's an open box. So it's going to take a few seconds here, maybe a bit more like a minutes. So let's wait, and as soon as it's booted, I'm going to discuss and I'm going to show you all the features. So right now there is no release notes or anything in the official website, but whatever I found on the internet, I'm going to provide it in the description, so you don't need to worry about anything. And also right now I'm providing all the shorts and also community information in my YouTube channel. You can see all those information in the community page and also in the shorts. So I've been making like a videos and everything there. So if you want to watch that, you can watch it. And also if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe because I'll be posting videos daily. And also turn on the notification, so you should be getting a notification as soon as I post the video. So here you can see the mouse cursor. So this is the wallpaper you get, so kinda good. And also use Alt+H to view keyboard shortcuts. So you can type in like a Alt+H. Here you should be getting all the shortcuts to get all the information. So just type in like a Alt-H and you should be getting all the shortcuts right here. So now let's try to open the terminal. Let's open it. Let's make it bigger. So you don't get any options in the open box. It's like a lightweight or minimalist Linux distribution. So I'm going to type in like INXI to get some distro information. It says command not found, so we need to install all those things. So let me install sudo pacman dash capital S small y fast fetch, because the new fetch is ended. So I'm going to use the latest fast fetch. You can use the screen fetch or whatever the latest one are available, you can use it, but I prefer the fast fetch. It's going to provide all the information. So this is going to take a few seconds, and we should be having the fast fetch. So you need to type in like a Y, hit enter, and you should be seeing the fast fetch installed. So it's pretty much installed. Just type in like a fast fetch, and here you should be getting all the distro information. So the Linux kernel you get is 6.12.1, which is the latest Linux version or the stable latest version. I'm going to show you in a few seconds. So OS, it says like a ArchBang. So the version right now we are using is 2411, which is 2024 November. So that's it's called like a 2411, or you can just call it like a 2411. That's it. Host, I already said I'm running it on the VMware. So here is the VMware. Uptime is 2 minutes. So it didn't take much time in the booting process. It was way quicker, just like a 30-40 seconds. You already saw the booting process because I didn't stop talking in the booting process. So you should be getting exact numbers there. About the packages, 557 pacman. So it's Arch-based Linux distribution, which I already mentioned. Shell bash version you get is a 5.2.37. Display resolution 1920 into 1080. You can just type in like a XR and R. So you should be getting all the display resolutions. You can change the display resolutions. I'm just going to keep it like that. I don't want to change anything here. And automatically it doesn't change any display resolution. So I'm going to show you in the VMware. So this is the resolution you get as soon as it's booted. So you need to change everything if you want. And also there is the installation options. If you want to install, you can install. So you can change whatever you want in the VMware. So I'm going to keep it like that. Window manager, it says like a Openbox-based, and window manager theme, AB box, themes, Advaita, which is dark, icons, Arc, GTK3, fonts, cursor, terminal, my CPU. So it's consuming like a 600 MB, so it's a pretty much lightweight Linux distribution. We are running it on the virtual machine, VMware, and also live boot, so it's going to consume a bit more. But when you install it on the main hardware or the main PC, it's going to be running a bit lesser. So it will be completely different. The user experience will all be a bit more easily, and the transitions and everything will be a bit smoother. So that's what I'm trying to explain here. It will be a bit less resource consuming there. And here is all the information you get. And now let's try to install the INXI. Sudo pacman capital S Y, and you just need to install INXI. So it's going to install. So it's installing very quickly. Just type in Y. So I'm going to keep the video raw as possible because I don't want you to get unnecessary information. I want to provide all the information. Whatever the mistakes happen, whatever it is going right here, you should be seeing everything as it is. So that's the reason I want to keep the video raw as possible. I know there are a lot of misspeakings throughout the video because I woke up right now, so that's the reason. So I didn't even brush, or I didn't even take a shower, so I'm just making a video right away. So try to ignore all the unnecessary things, and you should be getting all the information. So I'm going to type in INXI -sv8. So this command will grab all the distro information like audio, graphics, everything. So you need this important information. So I'm just going to show you what will be the changes. So right now there is no release note, like I already said in the beginning. So these are all changes. If you're using the older version, you should be getting all the information right away. So I can guess that there is a latest kernel version and all the compiler GCC, all the latest versions right here. So now let's go through one by one. System host, it says like a ArchBang because I didn't change anything here. So it's a live boot, so it's going to say it like a ArchBang, but if you install it, you should be getting your user account here. Kernel version 6.12.1. I'm going to show you all the downloading process and also the latest kernel information by going to their official websites. Compiler GCC version you get is a 14.2.1, and the desktop environment is Openbox. Version is 3.6.1 with a polybar, and startx is right here. Distro ArchBang based on Arch Linux, which I already said in the beginning. And the machine, it's a VMware, which is unnecessary for the video, so I'm just going to skip it. Memory, I'm using 8 GB of RAM. The available RAM will be like a 7.72 GB. It's consuming like a 650 MB. So if you have like a 1 GB of RAM, it's going to be still running without any issues. So in the bare metal, it's going to be consuming a bit lesser. So you can easily use Arch-based Linux distributions with the GUI, Arch Linux with a GUI like this, with the minimalist applications. So everything going to be working properly. So if you're trying to install this distribution, it's from the Canada. You should it's based on Arch Linux with the Openbox desktop environment. So these are all things you get from this distribution. So you should be if you want to install, you can get all the information from the official website. I'm going to show you that. And CPU, I already said 12 Gen i5 1240p. Here is like a flags vulnerabilities, which is clearly unnecessary for the video. Now let's go with the graphics. BMWGFX version is 2.20. Display is X11. Xarch version is 1.21.1.14. And what else we have? The display resolution, the present monitor resolution, the available monitor resolutions right here. And about the audio, here is the audio. ELSA version, jack version is 1.9.22, PiWire version is 1.2.6, and here is like a network, Bluetooth, partitions, drives, unmounted, and sensors, repos, everything. So which is clearly unnecessary for the video. So I'm going to just to the main part. You should be seeing all the process and everything. So there are a lot of repos right here. So you just need to scroll it down, and you should be getting all the information. And I'm going to show you the downloading process and also the Linux kernels and everything. So you should be getting all those information. And about the process 240, uptime is almost 6 minutes. So it's also opening all the things instantly, so I don't see any lag or anything like that, so that's a good thing. And init systemd version is 256. And what else we have? Compiler GCC already mentioned in the beginning or on the top side. So shell bash version already mentioned that. INXI version you get is a 3.3.36. Now let's type in cat /etc/issue. So it says like a Arch Linux. So these were the main changes of the distro. And about the applications you get the browser, you get the file manager, and also you get the editor. So let me show you the editor, which is like a text editor. You already know that. I think it's a mouse pad. So it's a leaf pad 0.8. You get this version. And about the file manager, here is the file manager. You can check all the files. If you want to customize, you can go to the preference and customize whatever you want. So these are all the things you already know how to customize and do everything. Here are the shortcuts. So now let me close everything. And about the installation, here is the installation like a terminal. You can install it. About the applications, the pre-installed applications you get right here. Internet, you get the Firefox, and sound and video, system tools, basic things. In the settings, open box, appearance. Here is like a panel, and another thing is reconfigure. So you just get these things, and these are all the things you get from the distro. And if you want to customize, here are all the available themes. Here is like a about section, LX appearance 0.6.3. And about the color, let me first change to Advaita. I think this is like a light theme maybe. So it's not the light theme, it's just the Advaita. And here is the color. Here is the icon theme, mouse cursor, font, and others. So these are all the things you get from the appearance. And here is some information. If you want to read, you can read. And these are all the information you get. Let me close it. And about the Openbox configuration manager, you can change whatever you want here. Like there are a lot of options, available options like a clear look olive and clear looks. So some people call it like a olive, some people mention it like a olive. So it's clearly up to you. And about the appearance, here is the appearance. Here is the windows, available windows, move and resize, mouse, desktops, margins, and dock. So these are all the options you get. So the final thing is left is I'm going to open the browser. I'm going to show you how to download and also the Linux kernel websites and everything. So let's open the browser, which is a Firefox web browser. So let's wait until the browser is opened, or else you can just open it right here. I didn't know whether I clicked on it or not. So I'm going to open from here. So let's wait for a few more seconds and we should be having the browser. So we already have the browser right here. Now let's check the version first and we can go to another things. About Firefox, you get the 132.0.2. So this is the latest version of the browser and it's for the Arch Linux because this distribution is Arch Linux. So that's the reason. So I think we accidentally opened like two applications or two browsers. So here we have. So I'm going to open all the important website and I'm going to continue from there. So I opened all the important tabs right here. So let's first go with the about support. So the Firefox version, which I already mentioned, distribution ID, Arch Linux. So you get the Linux kernel 6.12.1. Let me first go with the Linux kernel. Let's click on accept. So this is the official link, which is kernel.org. You just need to type in like a Linux kernel in the search engine. The first link will be the obviously official website. So right now the latest version is 6.12.1, which is the stable version. If you don't know what is stable, long term, and mainline, you just need to click on the releases. And here you should be getting all the description of whatever it is called. So here is some information. The stable version is right here, so read everything and you should be getting all the information. So these are all the long-term versions which is not installed in this ArchBang. So the installed version is stable, so read the stable version. In order to get the kernel information, you can just use the command. So that was the Linux kernel information. And here are all the available options or the information. Memory size, which I already mentioned all these things in the beginning in the console itself or the terminal. So this is some browser information. If anything is important right here, you can just pause the video and read everything. And about the Mesa, here is like a Mesa and LLVM. So you should be getting all the latest Arch-based information right here in this distribution. Openbox, you get the latest Firefox browser, you get the latest kernel, so you get the latest all the latest things in this distribution. And it was released like a few hours ago. The version is called like a 2411, so you should be downloading that version if you want the latest things. So if you have like a low-end PC, you can easily use this distribution. If you want to install, you can install whatever the application you want right here. So here is Mesa, the version is right here. The monitor resolution, which I already showed everything. So there is literally nothing left here because I already showed you all the audio, graphics, kernel, what is it is based on, the desktop environment version. I showed everything, so there is literally nothing, just the downloading process. So just type in like a ArchBang Linux. The first link will be the obviously the official website, or else you can just type in like a archbang.org. It's going to show you the official website. So this is the ISO file. It says like a new ISO image with 6.12 kernel and some alt tab actions. So you can just type in like a alt tab and it's going to open like this. So this is what you do. So I accidentally closed the website. So let's go with the ArchBang website right here. And these are all the changes you get. You get the latest kernel 6.12. So click on the release note and here you should be getting all the information. Have just built and uploaded new ISO file which is having the 6.12 kernel. Had an interesting question in the week regarding showing window list as polymer bar. Only shows current active windows, other there are present. So you should be getting all the information right here. There is nothing major of information here, but these are all the things you get from this latest version. In order to download the you just need to click on the download. So find the latest images here. So it's going to take you to the SourceForge website. Just remove this thing, click on enter, and here you should be getting the files and all the older information. Let me enter. So here is how it looks. You can just directly search in the SourceForge. So this is the official link of the SourceForge, and just type in like a ArchBang. That's it. You should be seeing the projects here, and this is how it looks. There is a screenshot right here and about the files. So ArchBang is a simple live ArchNX based distribution using XFCE4 window manager. So we are using the Openbox window manager right now. ArchBang, here is the ISO files. So the latest version is 2411. Here is the downloads. I downloaded from the SourceForge, but it says still 0. I don't know why. And here is the RC version, which is released like a few days ago. But I prefer go with this distribution if you want the stable version, because it's a stable version, and this is the release candidate version, which is RC. And about some other things like a sway-bang and everything is right here. So there is no files or anything right here. And vintage ArchBang images. I think these are all the old ISO files, I guess. So here is the 2012, which is not recommended. But you should be getting the latest ISO file here, ArchBang 2411. So you just need to click on the download. It's going to download. The file size is around like a 1.2 GB. So that was all the information about the ArchBang 2411 version. And if you like the video, if you love the video, give the video thumbs up. If you see any misspeakings and all the some mistakes in the video, I just woke up, I already said. So you should be seeing some mistakes. I want to keep everything like raw as possible to get all the information properly. So I don't want to trim anything, even if it's a misspeaking or anything like that. So people will make mistakes, so I'm just going to ignore all those things. So if you want all the information, you can just find all the information in the terminal itself, which I already showed you everything, which is the latest kernel, open box manager and everything. So we got all the information right here. And if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe and also turn on the notification, because I'll be posting videos daily. And also I'll be posting shorts, YouTube shorts daily. So if you want to watch those things, you can watch it in the shorts page. And also I'll be providing like a new releases, Linux new releases and packages and everything. Whatever it's released in the Linux market, I'm going to provide all those things in the community page in my YouTube channel. So keep an eye on the community page and also on the shorts, and turn on the notification. So you should be getting as soon as video is posted, you should be getting the notification. So other than that, thanks for watching. Peace out. So let me show you the options, power options here. So these are all the options you get. So thanks for watching. Peace out.